Chapter 6. A Rift Forms. In the glow of new love, Elara and Jamie felt nearly invincible, their days filled with shared smiles and nights woven with deep conversations. Yet, as in any relationship, the true test comes not during the calm, but in the face of a storm. The first signs of trouble appeared on a seemingly ordinary Tuesday evening. Jamie had been working on a particularly challenging article for a major magazine, a piece that could significantly boost his career. The pressure was immense, and with each passing hour, his anxiety grew. The article was about the impact of urban development on local communities, a topic he cared deeply about, but the words just wouldn't flow right. Elara, meanwhile, had been busy with her own projects. A local gallery had recently shown interest in her work, and she was in the midst of preparing for her first solo exhibition. Her days were a blur of canvases, colors, and preparations. That evening, as they met for dinner at their favorite restaurant, both carried the weight of their individual stresses, a silent tension hanging between them. Jamie arrived late, his mind still tangled in his work. Seeing Elara already seated and waiting, a flicker of guilt passed through him, but it was quickly overshadowed by his frustration with his article. "I'm sorry I'm late," he said, his voice tight as he sat down. "This article is driving me crazy. I can't seem to get it right." Elara offered a sympathetic smile. "It's okay." "Want to talk about it?" she asked, hoping to ease his stress. Jamie shook his head, his brows furrowed. "No, let's just eat. I don't want to think about it right now." They ordered their food in silence, the usual ease between them replaced by a strained quiet. Elara tried to steer the conversation towards lighter topics, but Jamie's short, distracted responses made it clear that his mind was elsewhere. Feeling sidelined, Elara's sympathy began to wane, replaced by irritation. She had been looking forward to sharing details about her upcoming exhibition, but now she felt overlooked and unimportant. As their meals arrived, Elara decided to share her news anyway, hoping to reclaim some of the evening's lost warmth. "The gallery confirmed my exhibition dates today," she said, attempting to keep her tone light. "It's really happening, Jamie." "That's great, Elara," Jamie replied mechanically, his gaze fixed on his plate. Elara paused, stung by his lackluster response. "It's important to me, Jamie. I thought you'd be more excited." Jamie looked up, his expression a mix of exhaustion and apology. "I am excited for you. I really am. I'm just really overwhelmed right now." The words hung heavy between them. Elara nodded, her disappointment palpable. "I understand," she said softly, though it was clear she felt anything but understood. The rest of the dinner passed in uneasy silence. They managed polite goodbyes, but as they parted ways, a cold space had settled in where warmth used to live. That night, as Elara lay in bed, her excitement about her exhibition now tempered by the night's events, she couldn't help but wonder about the balance between their personal successes and their relationship. She felt a creeping doubt, questioning if their love could truly withstand the pressures of their individual ambitions. Jamie, too, lay awake, replaying the evening in his head. He realized his preoccupation with work had made him inattentive, and he felt a surge of regret. He knew he needed to make amends, but the path wasn't clear, his mind clouded by stress and fear of failure. As they both faced the sleepless night, the rift between them widened, filled with unspoken words and unshared pains, marking the first real test of their resilience as a couple.